Oh boy, my package is here! Wait a minute. Huh. That's a good idea. If you know me, you know that I love puzzle games, my favorite one being Portal. This inspired me to make a puzzle game about cubes, similar to the companion cube level in Portal. I also decided to make it a 3D game, but here's the issue. I've never made a 3D game before. So I've decided to challenge myself by making this game while also learning how to make a 3D game at the same time. Anyways, without any further delay, let's get right into the first day of development. So, it's the first official day of development. It's currently midnight and I plan on doing some experimenting and some research. I've never actually made a 3D movement system before, so that's what I plan on working on today. Yep, that's right. 3 videos in a row where I make a movement system. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed and continue working on this tomorrow. So, it's the morning and I plan on working on the pickup mechanic. Picking up the box is going to be a vital mechanic because most of the puzzles will be solved with this. Anyways, let's get right into the development. So I spent around 2 hours working on the pickup mechanic. I spent a long time trying to make it from scratch, but I didn't understand what I was doing. I ended up following a tutorial by Rytech. His channel will be in the description. I did some tweaking so it would work better for me by temporarily removing collision between the player and the object. Now, it really works well, but there's still just one more issue. While working on this, I realized that the movement doesn't really translate to 3D very well. For some reason, the speed doesn't seem to work properly. Sometimes you go faster than normal, sometimes you go slower. So I decided I'm going to completely rework the movement. Anyways, I'm going to get right back to that. I reworked the movement by following a tutorial by Dave. Wait a moment. Oh, another Dave. So, I spent about an hour working on the new movement, and I actually learned a few things that I'll be sure to use in any future project, 2D or 3D. I could go into what I actually did, but YouTube Analytics tells me that people don't like it when I do that. Speaking of YouTube Analytics, apparently... Wait, 98% of you aren't subscribed? Goodness. Well, if you're a part of that 98%, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell if you want to stay updated on any future content that I may post. Anyways, back to the video. The movement works a lot better now, and combined with the item pickup mechanic, I can already imagine the final product. Anyways, that's all I planned on doing today. I'm going to continue this tomorrow and hopefully I'll get a lot more done. Anyways, I'm going to go to bed and continue this later. So, it's the second day. I plan on working on the scenery a bit today. The problem is, I've never really done that for any of my games. If you've seen any of my games, you would know that I usually have a simplistic look to them. Since this is a 3D game, I don't really get that option. I could make it similar to Minecraft where it doesn't have the best graphics, but I don't think that would fit well for this game. Anyways, I'm gonna get right into today's development. This problem is for future me. So I immediately worked on something else. I decided I would do some bug fixing and update the movement a bit instead. I ended up adding crouching, sprinting, and the ability to go up slopes. These will all be extremely useful for the game, especially the slope feature. I ended up fixing a bug with the boxes as well. The bug caused them to go through walls if they were going too fast. Thankfully, this was an easy fix. I also got bored and sent a teaser in my Discord. The link is in the description if you're interested. Alright, I have to come clean. I have no skills in 3D modeling, and this includes making maps. I know most of you are probably thinking I'm just really bad at this stuff, but I just never really gave it a try. I did some planning instead, and I plan on spending all of tomorrow practicing. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed and start tomorrow. Alright, so yesterday didn't really go very well. Like I said, I didn't get much work done. But will I let this discouragement stop me? No! Today I'm actually gonna start making the maps. Will I do poorly? It's likely, but will I let that stop me? No. Anyways, I'm gonna get right to work and waste no more time. I spent the whole day trying to learn how to use ProBuilder, the tool I'm gonna be using for this project. I can say, I already feel like I'm getting better with this. I was just overcomplicating things for myself. I know for a fact I'm not doing this the best way, but I'm doing it the way that works for me, and that doesn't mess up the game. I only got one level done, but I plan on working on a lot more tomorrow. I also worked a bit more on bug fixing. I can say, I've probably encountered more bugs in this project than any of my other projects combined. For example, going up slopes was completely broken. There were no errors in the console or anything like that. It just wanted to work differently. By the time you're watching this, the game will already be out, so please let me know if you encounter any bugs at all. I want to make sure this is a fun experience for you. I spent the rest of the night working on level design on an iPad. I ended up deciding on having around 10 levels. I don't want to overdo how many levels I want to make, but I also don't want to have too little. The number can definitely vary, but I'm going to have at least 10. I also went ahead and thought about features that I could possibly have in these levels. I plan on having a box and a button. The buttons are like the buttons in Portal in the sense that you have to have something on top of it in order for it to work. After thinking about new features to add, I thought of the idea of a button that you only need to press once, so the throw feature could actually be useful. I have some other ideas for the game, but I'm not going to reveal them all. What I will reveal though is the first level. Keep in mind this is an early version. I know it's not much, but I'm proud of it. Tomorrow there should be a lot more levels and many new mechanics. There's a lot of work that needs to be done tomorrow, so I should go to bed soon. But before I do that, I want to show the logo for the game. If you're in my Discord, you would have already seen it. Once again, if you're interested, the link is in the description. Real quick, this is Future Dave. I want to shout out Shoes for winning the competition in my Discord. His channel will be in the description below. Anyways, I'm going to go to bed so I can begin the stressful part tomorrow. Alright, so it's day 4 and I'm starting really late in the day. So I'm going to need to work really fast if I want to get this done by Sunday. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start, so don't bother me. So I spent all day working on the maps. I made some new mechanics as time went on, and now the game is in a playable state. Of course, I'm not done yet. I still need to do some polishing and record some audio. I plan on having a narrator of sorts, similar to GLaDOS. I'm not going to show any of the finished levels, just so nothing is spoiled. If you can't or won't play the game, I'll have some footage on my gaming channel. The link for that is in the description. I also worked a bit on art. As you saw, the box and logo has a face on it. In the game, there was no face. I ended up making a texture for the box with the face. Gosh, I don't think I can say face so much. I plan on doing a bit more for the visuals tomorrow since it just looks a bit plain right now. I'm going to add some post-processing and it should look so much greater. Anyways, that's all I have to say. I know today was short, but that's because I wanted to keep most of the levels hidden and just be spoiler free. Tomorrow, I'll begin working on the audio, graphics, and polishing. I expect to finish this by Thursday or Friday, and it should be out by the time you're watching this. Anyways, I'm going to get some sleep and start wrapping this up tomorrow. Okay, so it's the 5th day, and today I plan on working on the audio. The plan is to do audio today, polishing tomorrow, and finally graphics on Friday. I also need to do some final things in the game today, so I'll be working on that too. Anyways, I'm gonna get straight to work. I spent about an hour recording dialogue, putting it in the game, and stuff like that. I decided to make an extra level. It's more just a reward for beating the game. I also programmed a few things, such as restarting levels. After getting all that to work, I recorded some sound effects. The sound effects were easy to do. I dropped a box in my bed for the box collision, and I also did this. Okay, I guess I did look a bit stupid doing it. I also decided to go ahead and start improving the graphics. I didn't do much and it already looks so much better. I still plan on doing the polishing tomorrow, but that's all I planned on doing today. It's still early on the day, so, bye. Alright, so it's the final day of development. I'm super excited to get to work, but I really don't expect this to take a very long time. I plan on playing through the game and just noting down any bugs that I may find. And then after that, I'll just go through and fix them. Anyways, I'm gonna get straight to work. So I played through the game like I said I would, writing down any bugs that I found. I'd like to say I found no bugs, but that's wishful thinking. I actually found a pretty major glitch with crouching. I spent about 10 to 15 minutes working on that. I also encountered a bug where the door wouldn't open if there was multiple boxes on one button. I tried to overcomplicate things, but the solution was fairly easy. Luckily, those were the only bugs I encountered, so I ended up doing one more graphical change. I wanted to make a transition between levels. I set up the game for this in the beginning, but I completely forgot about it. It was fairly easy to do, it only took me around 5 minutes. Anyways, that's all I did today. Like I said, this wasn't going to take very long. Also, I doubt any of you noticed, but I'm sorry for using footage from yesterday, because I didn't want to spoil anything from today. I just want you to know the box almost broke just then. Anyways, that's all for today's video. All credits, links, and stuff like that will be in the description. Also, I stream on Twitch every so often, so come by if you're interested. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!